Here we are with the latest episode of the Supernatural 1967 Chevy Impala build from AMT in 1/25th scale. Alright, in this episode we're going to be looking at the body and all the trim work that the body requires. You would think that it's just an all-black car, it'll be simple, just paint it black and you're done. Well, depends on how detailed you want to get. The Impala has a ton of chrome accents around the windows, the body molding, the door handles. I chose to do this in bare metal foil, as I like the real metal look to it. You can also choose to do it just by paint, using a chrome moly pen, which honestly, after doing all of this bare metal foiling, the paint would have been easier. But I wanted to try this and see how it looked. So here you can see the lower molding on the body. It's very nicely done. One thing I will say is that the body, after all the prep work, is really nicely done. The every wheel opening has chrome trim around it. The window openings have chrome trim only on the top, not on the bottom. The quarter window chromed. The front windshield chromed. Now this portion here, after looking at a few reference photos, the chrome trim on the lower part of the glass in the front wraps around almost to the quarter window. If you're really into getting the details correct, that's something you might want to look out for. And here we have the rear window, chrome foil applied. Here we have the door handles, also metal foil. I explained in an earlier video how I drilled out the door handles so that you actually have a handle and not just a flat piece of plastic sticking out of the door. It's actually opened, if you can see that there. Let's see. I drilled them out to give a real handle appearance, and now cover them with bare metal foil, and now they look like real handles. Also, don't forget your keyhole, only on the front doors. Now, as for the process of applying the bare metal foil, what I like to do is I apply a little bit, I put the masking tape around the object I'm going to foil. This allows the bare metal foil to stick to the masking tape, the excess part of the foil that you're going to be cutting off, as opposed to the paint, as sometimes removing the bare metal foil from paint can get a little tricky. So I found that it will not stick to the masking tape at all. So once you cut it, you can just peel away what you don't need, remove the masking tape, and this is what you're left with. This works for me. I mean, if anyone else out there has a better way of doing it, I'd like to hear it. But this seems to work for me, and once I shape the metal around the handle and cut, it's a piece of cake just to remove the foil. And then the Tamiya tape, which I use, which is low tack tape, just peels right off the door, leaving no damage on the paint at all. Now, bare metal foil is, for anyone who doesn't know, this is what I use. I love it. I mean, you can also use duct. There's a foil tape that you can get at Home Depot, which is cheaper than the bare metal foil, but I don't know if it has the correct thickness to represent the correct scale of the vehicle. The bare metal foil is extremely thin, in which case it doesn't look out of scale with the vehicle. Now, I've never tried the stuff you can get at Home Depot. Maybe just as good, I don't know. If anybody else has tried it out there, let me know. But for me, I like the bare metal foil. So, almost done with the chrome work, and then I will have to polish the body again. One thing you'll find about black, like white, they are the two worst colors to paint because everything shows up in them. Every time I touch the car, there's fingerprints everywhere. Even when I wear gloves, it still leaves residue on the body. So every single time I touch the car, I have to go through another waxing and paint and polishing procedure. Which is why as soon as I'm done with this, it's going into a glass case and never will be touched again. Okay, another bit of little detailing tip is here you can see the polished paint on the body, and the engine compartment is in a semi-gloss black. Most of the cars built in this era, and even today, the engine compartments are not polished and shined up the way the bodies are. So if you're looking to replicate something to have a realistic appearance, you don't want a heavy gloss in your engine compartment. I had the engine compartment masked off while I was clear coating to make sure that none of the gloss wound up in the engine compartment. The engine compartment is done with Tamiya semi-gloss black, while the body is done with Tamiya black, and then clear coated with Tamiya clear, which is a really good clear coat, lays evenly and smoothly, dries quickly. So I highly recommend it. Alright, that's it for now. Be back with the finished door handle. Okay, this is the next step in the handle. I don't know if you can make it out here, but I have shaped the bare metal foil around the door handle. And you can see there where it's the excess part of the foil is on the tape, not on the body of the car. The adhesive on the back of the foil sometimes does make it difficult to remove, as I stated before. So now what I will do is just, now that I've shaped it around the handle, I will cut the excess foil from around the handle and then remove it and the masking tape. And then open up the center of the handle to give it the hand grip. Let's see if we can focus on that there. Similar to what I did here. Alright, and here we have the finished door handle. After applying the bare metal foil, you can just buff it out and it gives you the amount of shine that you want, from a matte silver to a polished chrome. You see that there. Now if I remove the, see if I can do this while I'm holding the camera. I can remove the tape to reveal our finished product. And there we go. Our door handle. Now I just gotta buff it out a little bit, smooth it out. And we have 4 complete door handles. And you can see that there. Real door handles, not just plastic slapped onto the doors. I did the same procedure for all the chrome trim, and it worked very well. Alright, well, that is all I got for this episode. It's getting close to getting done. We'll be back with the next one. See you then.